You good to be back, buddy? You good to be back, huh? You good to be back?
I went camping and I ran into someone who had like an 18-year-old dog who was in great shape.
Oh yeah.
They ran him.
Hey, morning. How you doing? All right. Good morning, everybody. Let's get started in child's pose here today, please. Welcome back to your mat. Welcome back to our Oceanfront practice, everybody. Awesome to be here with you. Sink your hips back. Separate your knees at least a little bit. Take a second and close our eyes.
Is this thing working? Is this working over here? Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
I'm not turn this on.
Check, check, check.
Let's begin here together, everybody. Wherever you're at with your cycle of breath, exhale everything out.
Check, check.
Through your nose, let's take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Two more like that. Inhale, try to really fill up. Exhale, clear it out. Just one more. Inhale. And exhale, empty out. All right, let's shift gears and move into our yogic breathing. So in our yoga practice, we inhale through our nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we keep our lips sealed. We exhale through our nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Inhale. You want to make this breath really deep and really full, but not to the point where it's just like really taxing and you're trying too hard and you're struggling and straining. And we exhale through our nose the same length of the inhale. So you want to balance these two things out. And see if you can create a little constriction in the back of your throat. So on your inhale, you feel the breath swirl in the back of your throat, and it gives it this very oceanic, this audible sound. And that same constriction in your throat, on your exhale, that same audible sound, still exhaling through your nose. Right. See if you can just start to fall into a smooth rhythmic pace. Once again, of inhales that are equal to and balanced with your exhales. Always keep in mind this practice of yoga is a breath-based meditation. It's a breath-based meditation that we add some postures, some physicality, some shapes within our body to. But you want to maintain this deep diaphragm breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, the one that we're cultivating right now. So if that means at any point you get a little overwhelmed and we lose this breath, you can come right back down here to your child's pose. Once, twice, 10 times, as often as you need to hit the reset button. But keep your breath flowing free, everybody. Even though this practice will be challenging, and you control how challenging and how intense, by the way, do your best to make it healing. So when you walk out of here, you're feeling like, it's exactly what I needed. And of course, thank yourself for showing up, because you didn't have to. You never have to, but it matters that you choose to. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling your breath down deep into your lungs. And just keeping it flowing. From here, everybody, let's inhale, ease your way on up into your tabletop. And just work your way into a steady tabletop. So where you're really balanced, you're really steady. And let's take our right leg, extend it back behind us. And take your left arm, extend it straight out in front of you. Now, breathe really deep. Draw your navel up and in to just engage your core, but that's going to help support you when you're balancing. And do whatever you got to do to find balance. If that's bring your hand wider, the knee wider, that's cool, but draw your navel up and in. Let's see if you can just a little bit lift up your arm, your leg a little bit higher on your inhale. And then you're looking straight down, so you smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. And on your exhale, you're trying to stretch really, really long. Let's go 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Lift up a little bit. Breathe in. Good, everybody. Exhale. Go ahead and set everything down. And then just switch it up. Take your left leg, extend it straight back behind you. And take your right arm, extend it straight out in front of you. Once you have that balance and that stability in the posture, then see what you can get cooking. I mean, you are, of course, focused on your breath first and foremost. Deep diaphragm breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Well, you just see if you can lift up a little bit higher on your inhale, and you feel that in your shoulders, your glutes, your hamstring. And then see if you can stretch so long that you feel the length you're creating in your spine. You feel all these muscles along the back line of your body engaging. Last inhale, let's lift up a little bit higher. Breathe in. Good, everybody. Exhale, go ahead and set everything down. Now, slide your knees back about 2 inches. Take your next inhale and slide your shoulders forward about 4 inches in front of your wrists. And then on your exhale, you're going to lower halfway down, and your elbows are going to go straight back. But we're not letting our hips sink down, are we? And then inhales, upward facing dog. Open your heart, feed your heart through. It's a modified transition here. And then exhale, we're going to send our hips to the sky for our first downward facing dog of our day. Good, y'all. Lift your hips to the sky. An opportunity to just kind of close your eyes and see. See where the sensation is. See where the resistance is. Okay, take some movement. Pedal your feet out if that feels good. Sway your hips a little bit back and forth. Really find your way in this first downward facing dog. Okay, now we're all still breathing really, really deep, right? All right, let's see if we can get the most out of our downward facing dog. Start with your fingertips. Make sure they're spread very wide. And gripping to the ground with your fingertips, with the knuckles. See if you can press the middle of your palm flat to the mat. Put a little bend in your knees, in both of your knees, and then try to press your hips higher. That's going to help you do that. Now, look towards your thighs, towards your knees, so the back of your neck, your cervical spine is long. And then see if you can wrap your shoulders around towards the front of your body. Good, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, another full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Let's take our feet a little bit wider. Angle your heels in, your toes out. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat way down low into Malasana, your frog pose, your yogi squat. Now see if you can bring your feet flat to your mat. So for a lot of us, that means you got to bring your feet a little bit wider. And then see if you can straighten your spine. So you're pressing your heart forward into your thumbs, gently using your elbows, your triceps to pry your hips open. And then you can slightly tuck your chin to your chest, close your eyes, breathe well. Hey, and if you have an intention, you know, maybe a dedication for your practice today, whether it's just to get your physical exercise, perhaps it's to mitigate the stress and the tension from the rest of the week, the rest of our lives. See that clearly, set that intention now. Take another deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good, everybody. From here, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, straighten your arms so that your biceps are by your ears. Now your spine is straight, your arms are straight. We're going to come to standing in 5. Whoa. 4. Coming to standing slowly. 3. Let it burn a little bit, everybody. 2. Take an inhale all the way at the top. And we're going to come right back down. 5. 4. Y'all breathing deep, right? 3. Beautiful. 2. Slide your hands back to heart center. Take a big, beautiful breath in here. And then our exhale is going to be forward fold. So straighten your legs, dive your torso down. Heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. A little bend in your knees here is going to do you a lot of good. Swim your hands behind you. And this is just an option, by the way. If you got shoulder, wrist, or other things going on, you don't have to do this. And that goes with everything. But take an inhale, find a halfway lift. You're going to pull your hands back. You're going to roll your shoulders back, and you're going to broaden across your heart. Now keep your hands interlaced. We're going to exhale, fold down deep. Keep that little bend in your knees. Try to lift your hands up off your lower back and reach them towards the ocean. Good, everybody. Head is dropping down. And if there's a lot of space between your belly and thighs, bend your knees some more. Bend your knees a lot. Good, everybody. Woo, Thursday morning. Hey, listen, it matters if you're here. Most of y'all know we keep these practices simple but not easy. Simple movements, simple postures, simple shapes within your body that you got to take on some regularity to be able to do them as you get older. Take one more inhale here. Good, everybody. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Walk them all the way forward, back to your downward facing dog. Who doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Nice, everybody. Downward facing dog. Remember, you're looking towards your knees, towards your thighs. That little bend in your knees is going to let you press your hips higher and back further. Breathe well. And let's just move into our first warm-up flow, our Surya Namaskar 8. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, load up your arms and look forward. And at the very end of your exhale, you could walk or you could lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch all the way together. Now, on your inhale, you're going to find a halfway lift, If you're new to this, let's take our hands just below our knees on our shins and squeeze your shoulder blades and exhale, let's fold down deep. Let's do 2 more of those. Another inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out, breathe in. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out. This time, inhale, come halfway up, flat back, lift and lengthen, and hold here. Hold here for a couple breaths. So we're taking all the round out of our back, squeezing your shoulder blades. A little bend in your knees here does a lot of good. Hips are going to pull back, head is reaching out. Now, just this time around in your halfway lift, take your arms along your side body like jet airplane wings. Palms are facing down. Knuckles are lifting high, so your shoulder blades are squeezing. Good. Now with your flat spine, on your next inhale, let's rise. Come up, reach up, stretch your hands high to the sky. You good, everybody. On your exhale, goal post your arms. Take a standing back bend, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift out of your heart. Inhale, come on back up and reach your hands high to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out low. Cobra. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Awesome. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up position. Now, a couple minutes ago, we did the modified version of this. We dropped to our knees. So you're welcome to do that. But remember, we're not going to let our hips sink down. Our shoulders and our hips are going to move together. We inhale, shift forward a couple more inches. Breathe in, shoulders in front of wrist. And then exhale, lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. We're not letting the hips sink down, are we? And then inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down. Feed your heart through. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Good. And you keep breathing. You keep moving your breath in. Moving your breath out. Moving in through your nose and out through your nose. Just at a soothing, at a meditative pace. Hips are high, head is dropping down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your hips back, bend your knees and look forward. End of your exhale, walk. See if you can lightly hop your feet between your hands. Find your halfway lift on your inhale and pull your chest out long. And exhale, fold down deep. Push your breath out. Now lead with your chest. Let's inhale, rise. Come up, float your torso, reach your hands high to the heavens here. Exhale, take your back bend. Goal post your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, heart open wide. Inhale, come on back up, stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Put that little bend in your knees. Why not be gentle to your hamstrings, to your back, to your whole posterior chain? Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, shoulders and hips lower together, elbows straight back. Inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Exhale, hips to the sky. That downward facing dog. Bringing your heart above your head. It's a good natural way to raise the levels of serotonin to your brain. Hey, what are you doing? And, you know, as is what we're doing here, just this physical movement, this physical exercise. But heart above your head, all this oxygen-rich blood is going to flow straight to your brain. There's so many benefits to be had here today, it matters. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Take your halfway lift on your inhale, pull out long through your chest, reset your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Come up, reach up, hands high to the sky. Exhale, take that back bend. Goal post your arms. Make this feel amazing, everybody. Standing back bend. Inhale, come on back up, hands to the heavens. Exhale, fold all the way down and empty out completely. Inhale, take that halfway lift. Look up, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, and lower with control. Beautiful, y'all. Upward facing dog. Simple movements, we'd all agree. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Great job, everybody. Y'all breathing deep, right? Look like we're off to a great start. Hips are high. Head is dropping down. In your knees, right there. Feet hips width apart. Separate your feet, hips width. Yeah, little bend here. Okay. And then hips high. This is your down dog. Nice work, everybody. One more breath here. Hey, you got one more flow on your own. Surya Namaskar A. If you want to add something, if you want to skip something, it's all good with me. Keep your breath flowing really deep and free. What are you doing? What are you doing? Great job, everybody. Try to feel your way through the movements rather than force your way through the movements. When we force stuff here, well, force is always going to be met with resistance, right? When we try to force stuff here, that's when we injure ourselves. That's when we get frustrated because we're trying to do too much and it ends up being never enough. Just feel your way through it. Really good, y'all. From here, in your downward facing dog, let's inhale, lift our right leg high to the sky. And then bend your knee. Bend your right knee. Bring your right heel towards your left shoulder. And take a couple big circles clockwise. Take a couple big circles counterclockwise if that feels good. If you want to flip your dog, if you're familiar, you can do that. Breathe for 5, 4. Beautiful, everybody. Last 3, 2. All right. Take your right hand down. Inhale your right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest, and step your foot all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Steady your gaze, steady that deep diaphragm breathing. Now, alignment-wise, you want your right toes pointing straight towards the ocean. You want your front right knee stacked directly above your ankle. And your right heel intersects the left arch of your foot, which is at the back of your mat. Now we sink deep. We're moving towards 90 degrees here. If we don't quite get there, that's all good. But you can challenge yourself in a really safe way here. You can stretch your arms a little bit more, pull your hands away from each other on your inhale. And then once again, sinking deep, but keeping equal and balanced action in both of your legs. Another full breath. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right, inhale. We're going to start to reach forward. And then side angle pose is your exhale. Forearm to thigh is good. Whatever expression you're feeling. This looks really, really good. Now check it. If your front right knee is in front of your ankle, you need a little bit longer of a stance. But take your left hand and start to reach towards the ocean. Palm facing down. And again, if this knee is in front of the ankle, you got to slide this foot forward. Still, knees in front of the ankle. Long. One more full breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. Now stay low in your lunge. Keep your front knee bent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. You're going to take your left hand and slide it down the back of your left leg. You're going to look over your right fingertips. Keep your right knee pointing straight forward. It wants to lean inward here as you lean back. And I want you to lift up in a way. I want you to breathe deep. Take one more. Inhale, reach it back, breathe in. Good, y'all. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower halfway down. Elbows go straight back. Inhale's your upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Go ahead, bend your knee. Stack your hip, everybody. Take the circles with your knee, the donkey kicks if that's what you're feeling. If you want to flip your dog, Hey, who might have stopped you? Breathe, y'all. 5, 4. Beautiful. Last 3. Nice, Jane. 2 are right. Left hand down. Inhale, take your left leg back up high. Exhale as you shift forward. Remember, knee up into your chest. See if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. Whether you can or can't, it doesn't matter, everybody. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Simple shapes. Nothing complicated. Nothing overly technical. Nothing forced, nothing rushed. But we're not going to miss anything either. We're going to hit everything. Come on, come on. Get taller in your spine, get longer in your arms. Bookie. And then exhale, sink a little bit. Challenge yourself a little bit. Give me 2 more deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, sink deep. Another full. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful work, everybody. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it forward. Side angle pose is your exhale. Yeah. Y'all breathing, right? That same breath we began to cultivate 26 minutes ago. You know, that breath that helps to stimulate your vagus nerve and in turn, just soothe your entire nervous system. Take your right hand, reach to the ocean if you went there last time. Palm is facing down. Right side body pulling really long. Give me 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing, everybody. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand slides on the back of your right leg. Good. Lifting up and away, keeping your left knee bent deeply. Last 2 here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, everybody. How deep can you breathe, huh? Inhale. Soak that ocean air up into every cell. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower slow. Whoa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through your biceps. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Now, inhale, bend your knees. Bend both of your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. And at the very end of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Take your inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull out long through your chest and through your spine. Exhale, fold and draw your navel in. Now, inhale is chair pose. Heels and toes all the way together. Literally sinking your hips back like there's a chair behind you just out of your reach. And reaching your hands up high to the sky. So this, kind of like our lunging postures where inhale, your upper body is ascending. You're lifting, you're stretching up and away. And with your legs squeezing and weighting the heels, on your exhale, your lower body is descending. Just another safe place to challenge yourself. We're going 2 more breaths here. We're keeping it super simple today, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Big breath in here, everybody. Our release is going to be forward fold on your exhale. Straighten your legs. And dive your torso down. Let's start to ride the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower with control. Inhale's that upward facing dog. We've been here a couple times already. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. It's a moving meditation. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, let's go knee to nose. Shift forward, pull your knee into your chest. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, send your right leg back up high to the sky. And exhale, we sweep it all the way through to our hands. Stack knee above ankle. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Open wide. Spread those wings. Good, y'all. Exhale, extend your side angle pose. Create some space and some length. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill down. Step back, shift forward, lower, slow. Remember, you could skip this at any point. Upward facing dog, make it feel amazing here. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Good, exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through, stack knee above ankle, you know where to go, right? Inhale, open wide, your heart to La Jolla, spread your wings. Exhale, extend your side angle pose. I'm talking about length, y'all, length. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take her down, step her back, shift forward, move through that flow. Awesome work. Upward face and open your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We're gonna go again right away. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands. Halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in here now. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, and dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, lower with control. The blood's flowing now, y'all. Upward facing dog. And exhale, pull your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, send her up high. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior, open wide. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Create some space, everybody. Pull long. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it all the way down. Step it back. Move through that flow, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Keep breathing. Left side on your own. Take the left side on your own. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Fantastic, everybody. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. You all right over here, bud? Yeah, it's all good, buddy. Keep breathing. Woo! Good. We're going one more of those, everybody. Inhale, bend your knees, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Inhale, find your halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. Look up and lengthen. Good, y'all. Exhale, plant your palms. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower slow. Upward facing. You know where to go. Feed it through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing. Doggaroo. Right leg. Inhale. Knee to nose, push it out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, try to step it through. Heel, ball, toe, back foot flat. Go for it, everybody. Move through that flow. You know where to go. this dancing warrior flow. If you practice yoga, couple classes, you've probably done this before. And of course, you've got the left side as well. Keep breathing no matter what. That's the key. We don't have to worry about getting all the postures right, it looking a certain way. Keep your breath flowing, no matter what. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. When you're done, no rush. Take a break whenever you need. You know the rules. Hips are high, head is dropping down. Still, that little bend in your knees helps you out in that downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. All right, from here, let's shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Firm up your core on your exhale. If you need to drop to your knees, you certainly can. Take an inhale, lower halfway down, elbows go straight back. And on your exhale, we're going to press straight back up. Inhale, lower halfway down without your hips collapsing. Exhale, press straight back up. See if you can do it without making that face. Inhale, lower halfway down without those hips collapsing. You could drop to your knees if you need. Exhale, press straight back up. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your left hand, and roll open to your right for side plank pose. Bashistasana. Now here, again, you could drop to your left knee if you needed. You could take your left forearm to the ground. You could stack your feet one behind the other. Whatever you got to do to make this posture work, this practice work. But do lift your hips. How's your jaw doing? Relax your face. Breathe. If you're feeling strong and you want to take your right leg up off your left, you can do that. Whatever you need to make it healing. Now, right hand to the ocean. There you go, y'all. Give me 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. We're going to reach long. And our release is plank. Pull your knee into your nose. Knee into your nose. Now, inhale. Send your right leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Flex your foot, spiral inward with your right thigh, keep your hips level. And then walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg parallel to the ground. Breathe, everybody. Bend your left knee a little bit. Find that halfway lift in your upper torso. And then open up your arms and let's come to fly for airplane pose. Dakasana. Whoa. Firm up your left quadricep. Squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit. Soften your face instead of your gaze. This looks fantastic. 2 more breaths. Exhale. On our last inhale, you're going to have the option to reach your hands forward and create a little bit more challenge. With that comes change. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it right back to your 3-legged dog. Awesome. Inhale, right leg, send her up high. Exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. And then inhale is going to be Crescent Pose, Anjanasana. Come up high, reach your hands to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, draw your navel in, and then twist to your right. See if you can hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Hey, if you want to drop your back knee to the ground here, you can do that just to make sure your elbow gets all the way there. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Go. Press through your heel and reach through your head on your inhale for some length. And then see if you can use that leverage. Press your elbow against your thigh and get a little bit more of a twist. Use your strength. Breathe well, and if you want to separate your hands and fly those arms wide, be my guest, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath here. Take an inhale. Rotate. Good job, everybody. Exhale, release to runner's lunge. Take both hands to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot towards the front right corner of your mat, so that's diagonal. You could drop your back left knee to the ground. Now, a couple different options. If you want a quadriceps stretch, you could bend your back left knee and circle your right hand back to grab the foot. If you just want to work into your right hip, right, your front right leg, then just start to bend your elbows and come down to your forearms. But if you got that quadriceps stretch, you can also drop down to your left forearm and get kind of a combination between the two. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. Take this foot up here. There we go. And then in that arm, see if you come down to the forearm. There you go, buddy. Amazing job, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Still drinking up that ocean air. Still keeping it flowing free. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. If you're on your forearm, start to straighten that arm. Come up. Gently release your back left leg. Curl your back left toes under. Pick your back left knee up. Straighten your arms. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then exhale, walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Good. Now, you could grab the outsides of your feet. You could grab your ankles, your big toes. Shift your weight forward a little bit. Let your head drop down. Breathe. And get that sweet, sweet stretch. We've built all this heat within our body with all the movement we've been doing in our body. They're more malleable. They're more flexible the warmer we are. See friendly? Hey, what's up there? What are you doing there, huh? What are you doing there? What are you doing? Watching the feet, keeping his face, watching the people. Yeah. Breathe big. Breathe big. Nice, everybody. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, find a halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. And now with your strong spine, your flat spine, your strong core, inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And then just turn your right toes out for triangle pose. A little bit more hamstring. If you'd like to shorten your stance an inch or two from here, cool. Now inhale, straight legs, reach, reach, reach out. Bless you. Keep all that length and then just tick-tock your arms. Bless you. Right hand down, left hand high. Now always notice what you feel, right? Know that is communication. It's how our body communicates through the medium of sensation. And where you feel it. Like, where is this posture, where is this practice doing me a service right now? Your hamstring, that inner thigh, should be feeling really, really good. Now, if you want more length, you could take your left hand and reach to the ocean. If you want core strength, take your right hand up parallel. Breathe for 5, 4, and then a little bit more balancing, everybody, in 3. Ardha Chandrasana 2. Bend your front right knee. Take your right fingertips about 12 inches in front of your toes, and then lean into your front right. leg, take your back left leg up parallel to the ground. Ardha Chandrasana, our balancing half moon. You know, again, it's not complicated, somewhat of a simple shape in our body. Not necessarily easy, but not complicated. Drive down your right heel, squeeze that quadricep. Your top left foot, you want to flex it. Pull your toes back towards your shin. And then take your thigh and spiral it away from the midline of your body. So you want your hips to stack, hips and heart to be open towards Mission Beach. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Bend your right knee. Exhale your left hand to the ground and meet your right. Bring your left knee into your nose. Good, y'all. Set your left foot down next to your right. That's a forward fold. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, high push-up position. Good, everybody. Y'all breathing, right? You look like you're doing phenomenal. You're going to feel amazing when you leave here, okay? Take an inhale, lower halfway down, elbows go straight back. Exhale, press it straight back up. Oh. Again, inhale, lower without your hips collapsing. You got to come forward, shoulders in front of wrists. Exhale, press it straight back up, but we're not letting the hips sink down, are we? Bring your hands here. Inhale. Remember, shift forward. Breathe in, shift forward. Lower halfway. Exhale, press it straight back up. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your right hand. Roll open to your left for side plank pose. Bashistasana. Engage your outer obliques and lift your hips. Soften your face and deepen your breath. If you're feeling strong and you want to take your left leg up off your right, be my guest. Nice, Steve. Left hand to the ocean. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Inhale. Good. Exhale to plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. Inhale your left leg, send her up high to the sky. Flex your foot, inward rotation. Remember, closed hip here, hips are level. And then take a stroll. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. Take your left leg parallel to the ground. Bend your right knee a little bit, find your halfway lift, and open up your arms and come to fly. Hey, if you're a little bit overwhelmed, if you've lost the ability to breathe deep and calmly, it's not worth it. Back off, take a break, it's all good. 5, 4. Awesome, everybody, last 3. 2, all right. Inhale, option to reach your hands forward, a little bit of space. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, walk it forward, three-legged dog. Awesome. Left leg, send her on up, breathe it on up. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands, stack knee above ankle, stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, crescent pose. Rise up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, slide your hands to heart, lean forward, navel in, twist to your left. See if you can get that elbow out of the way. There you go, bud. Spin your back right heel up. Look at her heel. There you go. If you want to drop a knee, all good. If you want to skip it, all good. You're breathing though. Heel is pressing, head is reaching on your inhale. And you use leverage, just wringing out the internal organs, wringing out your spine. 3 more deep breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Pull them in deep. Keeping it flow. One more. Taking it here. Rotation. Nice, everybody. Release. Both hands to the inside of your left foot. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Heel toe your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat. Now remember, if you want the quadriceps stretch, start when you're upright, when you're up top here. You can bend your back right knee, left hand will circle back, clasp the foot. If you just want to drop down to your forearms, you can do that. Combination between the two, you're dropping down to your right forearm. Breathe well. Could drop your back knee, brother. And then remember that left foot. And you had the quadriceps stretch last time. Right? This one. Left hand reaches back, class. No, over back here. Come up, come up. Circle it back. There you go, like that. Bend forward, right? And then you drop it down. Yeehaw! Amazing, everybody. If you're on your forearms, start to come up. You can gently release your back, or right leg if you got that quadriceps stretch. Curl your back right toes under. Find your halfway lift, straighten your arms. Exhale, walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Now, option to swim your hands behind you. You can interlace your fingers at your lower back. Find your halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep, breathe. Good. From here, let's release our hands to the ground. Find your halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, arms open like airplane wings. Use your strength. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Turn your left toes out. Shorten your stance a little bit. Inhale, reach, reach, reach to the ocean. Straight legs. Keep all that length and tick-tock your arms. Left hand down, right hand high. The hamstring, that inner thigh. You know, it's a little bit late in the practice, but if I do this early in my practice, I always get that pop in the hip. And it's not a bad pop. It's just the hip releasing, the hamstring releasing, and everything just opening up. Option for more length, right hand reaches to the ocean. Option for core strength, left hand up parallel. 5. 4. You could probably shorten your stance there, brother. There we go. 3, you're good. 3. We got some balancing here in 2. Take your hands north and south. Bend your front left knee. Left fingertips about a foot in front of the toes. Then lean into it. Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Breathe, everybody. Left heel drives down. That quadricep is squeezing. Top right foot is flexing. You're spiraling away from the midline. And just finding a place of balance with everything between effort and ease, too much and not enough, inhales and exhales. If you fall, it's okay. You just got to make sure you take like 2 or 3 people down with you. Yeah. 2 more breaths, y'all. Exhale, amazing job. Take an inhale. Bend your left knee. Exhale, right hand to the ground, right knee into your nose. Yeah. Set your right foot down next to your left. Inhale, find a halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, and lower all the way down to your chest. And then slide your hands back a couple inches. Untuck your toes, tops of the feet down. And then inhale is Cobra Pose. Lift your chest up, little to no weight in your hands. Cobra Pose. Still looking straight down, smoothing out the back of our neck. Little to no weight in your hands. There you go. And now see if you can pick your feet up off the ground, hands up off the ground. Matter of fact, take your hands and reach them forward so that your biceps are by your ears for 5. Looking straight down. 4. Good, y'all. 3. 2. Inhale, lift up. Breathe in. Release. Left ear to your mat. Run your hands along your side body. Relax. Ha! Ha, Tucker. Ha, Tucker. What? All right, bring your chin facing forward. Bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with left. If this isn't happening for you, you can take some version of what we just did a moment ago. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Good. Kick your legs back so much your thighs lift off the ground. And then bring your knees in towards each other. And then breathe. There we go. Give me 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. What are you doing? What are you, a cat? Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Great job. Exhale, release. Drop your right ear to the mat. Bend your knees and windshield wipe your legs back and forth. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Teddy, what are you doing? From your downward facing, inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through for half pigeon pose. Right ankle comes through and across to your left wrist. Pull your heel in towards your body to close the knee joint there. And then walk your hands back and open your heart on your inhale. And then walk your hands out. Drop your forearms, your head down on your exhale. And we're still breathing. That deep diaphragm breathing is still flowing really free. You're doing yourself an amazing service for everything. You know, throughout this practice, and remember, we're not leaning onto the right hip. You want your hips level. There you go, brother. But there isn't a muscle that we haven't touched within our body, an organ that we haven't affected in some way, or a cell that we haven't positively affected. Good, everybody. Walk your hands back in, plant your palms. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. That posture, that half pigeon, tends to cut off the blood flow to that leg a little bit. You might have felt that. If you want to shake the leg, if you want, kick it out, do what feels right. And then we switch it up. Inhale, left leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep her all the way through. Left ankle across towards your right wrist. Hips stay level. Hands walk back, open heart. And then exhale, hands walk forward. Drop your head, your forearms, whatever you can down. Open hips. Breathe well. Hey, thank yourself for being here. physically, mentally, just hitting the reset button. All right, last down dog of our day, everybody. Walk your hands in, plant your palms, step it all the way back, pedal your feet out, get some blood flow back into that left leg. Awesome, and then we're just gonna inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, let's come all the way through and down to seated. We'll start to close out here with a simple forward fold. So take your legs out in front, bend your knees a little bit, work the flesh out from your seat. Root into your sit bones, take an inhale, reach your hands up high to the sky. And then just take the whole exhale to fold all the way down. You can let your back round and let your head drop down. Breathe well. Ooh. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Shit. Good, everybody. Let's come back out of this one. Palms face up, roll easily onto your back. Once you get down there, you've got happy baby pose. From there, spinal twist. Just take a twist to kind of balance everything out. Your choice, what kind of twist? With that twist, just like everything in the practice, make sure you hit both sides evenly. And when you're all evened up on that, come back to center. Pull both knees in one last time, everybody. And then let it go. Let your legs fall out in front. Let your palms rest face up along your side body. Simply lay back, close your eyes, take an inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, fill up. Hold full. And release. Now we just let our breath settle into its natural pace. We let everything soften and allow ourselves to bask in this sense of peace, balance, and stillness. I'll guide us out in just a few here. Shavasana. Udah. Everybody, just notice that sun on your skin. Feel that cool ocean breeze. You can just start to breathe lightly. If you'd like to find a little bit of movement, you can do that. Or roll on your side like you're sleeping on your side. You've got the option to make your way to seated as well. So wherever you're at, just take a second and notice how you feel, everybody. Usually it's really good. Please thank yourself for showing up, giving yourself this gift, setting yourself up for an amazing day ahead of you. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this, everybody. For your participation, thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. It's my intention to give as much value as I can. I hope you get value out of your time here. You can get this in a studio, but it's real expensive. So again, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Great job, everybody. Keep showing up. More days than you don't. You did phenomenal. If you're new, I leave a donation bin on my front porch, right across the street, house with the 2 big palm trees. But on the back of the benches up front, and even some in back, are the Venmo QR codes to make that really easy. Again, thank you for honoring that donation-based system, and we'll see you on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Thank you. Hey, what are you doing? What do you do, Cobra? Thank you, brother. Thanks for joining us, folks. Hit that like button for me.